everybody, this is Sherry with CPR Craft Pray Repeat, and I had someone ask me if I would make them some more cards. The kids' teacher, she's out, or almost out, and it just tickles me that she calls and is like, could you make me more? And I'm like, yes. I get so happy that she really actually wants them. It just like, makes my day. And so woke up in the middle of the night because I was hurting. And so I got up and I took a 12 by 12 piece of paper. And this is what I use, this beautiful gold foiled paper. Cut it to 4 by 5 1/4, so I'm able to get 6 cards, count my thumb there, 6 cards off of one sheet of paper. And I have a couple strips. I don't know, I might be able to like cut it right here and put it on the inside for some decoration on some. I may do that. But I wanted to share with you how easy it is to just make some quick, clean and simple cards. It took me no time at all. I already had the card bases folded and ready, and I cut the paper. And then this morning when I got up, because this was like, I woke up at 2 in the morning and I couldn't sleep, and so rather than lay in bed, I came out here and tried to be productive, which, you know, is a big thing for me because I feel like I'm not very productive 9 times out of 10. So I went ahead and cut out these things, and then today I'm just going to put them together really quick. She loves that the cards say, you know, just basic simple stuff, and I'm sure that, you know, she loves my cards when I put, you know, a lot into them as well. But it just makes me happy that she's, you know, she doesn't care how they come. She's just so happy, and she says it makes her feel special that she has cards that were made specifically for her. So I'm just poking out the holes here where the stuff stayed in. Oops, from the die. Let me get a hold of it here and I'll get it out. Okay, and now some of the other dies that I used are smaller, and they're going to be, you know, a little bit more difficult. I should have put some double-sided adhesive. I don't have Stick It. I think it's expensive, but I do have 1 inch, 2 inch double-sided adhesive, and so I could have, you know, put some of it on the back of the paper and then cut it out, because you're fixing to see the ones that are like, okie dokie, here we go, tiny, but they really stayed into the die well, which was nice. I didn't have to worry about losing anything. Let's find this. And these were all, let's see, the hello was from My Favorite Things. This one is from Penny Black, and the other one I used is a Lawn Fawn die. So I mean, you know, and I know that, you know, you can find word dies you can get for a pretty good price. They're not usually too expensive comparatively to regular, you know, more detailed dies. And so I mean, I like that, you know, you can work a whole card, a very clean and simple, but a whole card around just, you know, a few words, and it still looks nice. Let's see, we're gonna do keep right there, and we'll do smiling. And I'm not gonna make you sit here and watch me put the tiny little tittle on the eye there. I'll put it on when we get off camera. I saved them. I put them all, I took everything out and put it into a coffee filter so I wouldn't lose anything. I have bowls, but what I did for this, I didn't, you know, I usually take my die cut pieces and put them in bowls. Well, I wanted to just be able to take this and put it all, ooh, go back. Put it all in one thing and not have to worry about taking it apart. I left the paper attached. I left everything attached. And so, and you can see the paper gets, let me see if I can find the top. Oh, here we go. It's like variegated, or can't think of the word. It's darker and then gets lighter. My brain's not working yet. And so I just picked out some that I liked and found some simple phrases. And this one, it just says thinking about you. I gotta poke out the holes here. But I mean, you don't have to, your cards don't have to be elaborate every time. Especially if it's some, you know, you're going to be someone who sends these out and you don't know if the people are going to keep them. I mean, if people are going to keep, and I know somebody's going to keep the card, then I will spend as long as it takes on a card. You know, but not everybody understands the time that goes into, you know, making a handmade card. So, I'm going to have to trim this up on the ends here just a tiny bit, I think, but that's okay. And, you know, so when you know that they're just going to throw it away, something that, you know, still says I care, still says I was thinking about you, but, you know, didn't take hours and hours to make, in my opinion, is the kind of the way to go there for that. And I'm shaking because I haven't eaten and my blood sugar's low. I need to take care of that. But frankly, I'm not hungry. So it just is kind of not really at the top of my mind here, and when I'd much rather be crafting. But if I ain't careful, I'm going to have glue everywhere because I'm shaking so bad. And, but this is just, you know, I think this is the way to go for, you know, clean and simple, easy, you know, so that you can still get cards out, especially if you need to get a bunch of them out. Clean and simple is definitely the way to go, in my opinion. And I am going to do, you know, these are for my kids as teachers, and you know how much I love her and you know, appreciate what she did for my kids, and love making her flamingo cards. So this is really just enough to get her started, to, you know, make sure she has some cards to send out, because, you know, I will do some more, you know, intensive, you know, cards and more detailed cards. But I mean, we are cranking out these cards in no time. We've got 4 done already. Thinking about you, hello, keep smiling. And I'll just do one more with you just so we can chat for a minute. And then I will finish the last one, because like I said, I was able to get 6 out of 1 sheet of paper, which will give me enough to get her started. And I don't know about you guys. I don't know if it's that I'm right-handed. I don't really know what it is, but I tend to put everything in the right-hand corner. And I don't know if that's, you know, like the rules of 3, things are more pleasing in a certain, you know, a certain format. And, you know, so I don't know if that's why I do it Look, I'm going to try to switch it up here. Because I have a horrible time. Everything goes in the bottom right corner. Bottom right corner. And I don't know why I do that. So if anybody has any idea why I do that, I'd appreciate somebody telling me, because I really don't know. And like I said, I'm not sure if it's that I'm right-handed. I don't know why I do that. So it would probably be nice for me to switch it up so they're not exactly identical, huh? And I will probably maybe get out, I don't know, I could put some sequins on here or something, or some, you know, something small to just kind of jazz it up, give it a little more. But I don't want to take away from the gold flamingos. And now I do have one more piece of this paper, and what my plan is to get, I'm going to put a strip of pink across it, and then use gold paper to cut out words, so that, you know, I can continue with the, you know, not taking away from the flamingos. But that's it, guys. I just got one more card base to do, and I'll whip it up in a few seconds. But you see how quickly we were able to put together, you know, 5 cards. And like I said, you can get 6 out of one sheet of paper. And that's it. Super easy, quick, nothing fancy, but I still think they're very pretty. Alright guys, I hope you like this video. If you do, give it a thumbs up. Remember to practice your CPR, Craft, Pray, Repeat. And thanks for visiting me today, and happy crafting. I love you all. Bye.